why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing. That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Wait, is this like the last task? I don't know if I want to do this part yet. I haven't upgraded everything. How do I unlock Avada Kedavra again? I don't want to do this part. Can I leave? Dang it.
The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrok is here.
Let's go.
We wonder.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced what?
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
Revelio.
Ranrok will be pleased with our progress. I won't rest. Was that your best? You can't stop
think I'm gonna go back. I don't want to load this part. Dang it.
I should hope that the enchantment's protecting the castle.
Ugh. $10:38. Oh, how far back is this gonna send me? Dang. Ugh, that sucks. There's no other saves before this. Whatever. That's fine. I'll just redo it all again because I want to learn more spells and stuff first. Means I have to kill Ragnarok or Rookwood again.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I have to do this all over again.
Don't worry, Sebastian.
Sorry,
No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
What a mess. Before I had time to talk to... She was beside me. I don't want to lose Sebastian.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne.
We'd only be punishing Anne as well. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with it.
Thank you, Ominous.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
How do I complete his quest in entirety? I didn't see it pop up before I went and killed the Wiccan. Okay, let's do save since I like to go backwards. Let's do this one.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Just gonna skip the dialogue again too, since I've already done this one.
Some days are more difficult than others.
I'm sorry, Natty.
You have done plenty.
I agree,
Oops, I chose the
Natty.
wrong.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking with me.
Oh, I forgot about this one. This one took a while. I wish I would have learned about it
if I'm safe to explore in there.
I'll do going. Okay.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value.
Well, we're here.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Little Bailey, do you want to lay down next to me?
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
Okay, I know I'll need this one.
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio.
It's another aggressive one!
Mm-hmm.
Bombarda! What is going on with them?
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos!
This was the one I didn't figure out, but it did.
Reparo.
Is it just showing me what I'll have to do later, maybe? Because nothing happens in this chamber.
Bombarda. I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the moonstone is here and so is Fwooper's, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this. Lumos! We need to find moths for those spinners.
Thanks.
Lumos.
Lumos!
One foot in front of you and quiet as can be.
I don't know.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos.
Lumos! Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Mm-hmm.
Reparo.
It's beautiful.
Lumos.
Mm-hmm.
You did it!
I forgot how long this one is.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to do it. Given what groupers are known to do, Incendio!
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
I missed what she said last time. She's not gonna spot it.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy.
A good we should do.
Shall we?
We shall. If we
We shall.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how.
Whatever.
I think
Okay.
that's it over there.
It is, and I fell off last time.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidges.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
She's so excited. So cute. Look at that wet on mushrooms.
Oh.
Cute.
That was a moon calf. They only is all part of the dance. Can't wait to tell.
You've seen this before?
Sorry about
It was
skipping
pure
it,
luck
but
the first. Well, the
I've already
night.
done all this.
I'd love to hear about
This is
how
where
you
we
and
find out
Highwing
that she
met.
comes
I'd
from a
actually-
poacher family.
At first, they planned I'd find. It felt.
What do you...
You see, I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin,
I never fitted in. Suffice it to say,
how brave.
so am I.
From everything I've seen.
I've had a bit of. I've never told anyone any.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding this...
Of course. That's it. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track...
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
I forgot to look around again. Oh well. Okay. Let's save here. So I don't have to do that all over again. I don't want to do that. I want to do the Undercroft. I wonder if I go there now, if I can just learn things. Can't jump that one.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast a curse that you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all
so
that's
serious.
happened. Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
Kadabra.
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
Nice. I didn't realize it was that simple. Okay, now I can go do the other one. Okay. Okay. This battle should be a lot easier now that I have all my killing or my curses.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander.
He was. I will repair. I think.
Oh, I can skip. Nice.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrok now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours?
It's not rightfully ours.
The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there?
Nothing.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Terrible liar.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Why did I lower my... Oh, okay. Weird. Alright, let's do this battle again.
No more happy days for you. Coward!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
From above, expulso! Rolling away, are ya? Flash of inspiration.
As you wish. Aha! Back from that! Enough. Knew you would feel it. Try to make this too easy for me. That's just the beginning. I'm just like conducted, aren't we? Expulso! You will pay for your deeds. ugly insect you are!
You should have joined me.
There you are. That's a beef? Yeah, last time.
Only delay the inevitable.
That's fine.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Don't you dare regret coming.
Oh. It did not last as long. Oh, I like that. Last time I battled forever.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened.
Yeah. Vada Kedavra makes everything easier. Boop. Battle wasn't quite as fun though, since it did end quickly.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's
Why are my
heart.
eyes so
Are you
pale?
all right?
He would have killed me once he...
You're...
Thank...
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstance.
Okay, now let's go down here.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrok is here.
Let's go.
You think?
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Don't be mad, but I have killing curse. Sounds like you said potato. Well, that's because Trent calls it potato. Rude.
We need to press on. Ranrok must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Where's the pulse cell? Battle?
Where is the other professor? You will not see it.
Nice.
I hope they arrive soon.
The trolls ought to make quick work of them. Rather
There we go. Get him, troll. Pretty awesome. Just gonna wait for him to wake up. Oh gosh. Nice.
Professor, that wall. That's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young... It worked. Let's go.
What kind of drugs?
Ranrok must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Crucio. closer, Professor. That way. Revelio.
Dang, bruh. Nice. Did it. Things are showing up, guys.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge.
Timing couldn't be better, Professor Heckert.
Thank you, Professor.
Feels like the ending. Thanks, Weasley.
That's our way forward.
Knew it. Guardians. Sick.
The wand! Quickly!
Oh. Nice. Oh, that's pretty.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrok.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I really want to open it, but hold on a second. Dark ending or good ending?
I plan to keep the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been
Next time I play, though.
thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it a secret for now, but in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Oh, good job, guys. I didn't do a very good job of containing it. Whoa. Sick. Okay.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Oh my god. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do.
Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrok.
Oh gosh. Dang. Nice.
Protected yourself again. Not for long. Places.
Oh my gosh.
You can't stop me!
Ah, get out of the fire! Oh gosh. Fire. Okay, let's see. destroying the whole place, bro.
You can't run forever, Ranrok.
Give up now. My inexorable death is swift.
Why? Why does it? Oh gosh, I'm not good at switching.
Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrok? Bombarda! Imperial! Confringo! Crucio!
Wait.
Imperial! Bombarda! Glacius! Sendo!
Oh gosh, get out of the fire. Oops.
Crucio!
This cannot be happening. You will die.
This ends here, Ranrok!
You think you can stop me?
Oh, I'm running out of health. Gosh dang it, I really gotta stop getting hurt. Why? Get out of the way! Oh, God. Ah, get out of the way! Oh, yeah, every time. Oh, I think I can throw those balls at him. Running out of lives. Oh my gosh. Maybe get out of there? Oh my goodness. Very intense. I wonder how many lives I have left. I think I had like 2. What am I doing? Oh, Professor! Oh, sick. Screenshot. How the heck do I do that? Good job.
You are stronger than you know.
Isn't that a Winnie the Pooh quote? Whoa.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
I definitely should have prepared for that better. I could have brought like Thunderberry potion. All I had was like 15 lives. Wow. That was intense.
Professor Eleazar Fig, I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. Oh, he could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
To Professor Fig. Screenshot.
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be.
Oh, I didn't even
It was the
catch that.
Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Ooh. Back to the dorms. Congratulations. Nice.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Awesome. Alright. That's funny for one night, considering I just beat the game. Essentially. 75%. A whole 25% left. Just quested and side things. Fun stuff. Which means I could have been way more strong.
I've
Way
thought
more.
about what you told me in the
Could have
Great
been stronger when I went
Hall.
under
I would
there.
like to speak with you.
Oh well.
Meet me in the
fine.
Undercroft as soon as you can.
Good stuff. Well, whoever's watching, it's fun, but going to bed now. Good night.